Yo, what's going on out there? This is Cigar Boxing. I see y'all putting up your great videos as y'all always do. I just wanted to leave this response to some of y'all out there. I don't think it was clarification on what I said about Terrence Bud Crawford before. This is my clarification on this fight between Terrence Crawford and Jeff Horn. I do not believe that Jeff Horn is going to beat Terrence Crawford. I believe Terrence Crawford is the number one pound for pound fighter in the world. Period. I do believe that Jeff Horn is a dangerous fight, is what I'm trying to tell you. I believe Jeff Horn's fight style, if you look at his past few opponents, he's cut everyone, and it's not from a punch, it's from a headbutt. The Manny Pacquiao fight and this fight that just happened, look at the cuts and kind of look at the pattern. What I'm saying is, also, if this fight is made, I don't want it in Australia. I would love to see it in Vegas. Simply because the way they are branding Jeff Horn, I could see foolishness in that fight. That's all I'm saying. I think Bud is going to demolish him, and Bud's footwork is too fast. And Jeff Horn, he's not going to be able to catch him. Period. But the scenario surrounding him, did y'all not notice how I said in that video that Jeff Horn is one fight away from beating somebody, getting marketed a certain way? That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he can beat Bud. No, I'm just saying they are setting the stage for Jeff Horn. They're setting the stage. And I just listened to Fight Hype and the interview they had with Jeff Horn or Team Horn after his fight. Look at how they are branding him. Look at how they're, trying to get the fight between Terrence Crawford and Australia possibly. I heard him talk about Vegas, but listen to what they're saying. That's all I'm saying, guys, man. I got faith in Bud. I'm down with Bud. As Mr. Cotto calls him baby Hearns. I'm telling you, I got faith in Crawford. I just think the Horn fight is dangerous as far as Horn's fight style, to where I don't want Bob Arum to put his fingers on, in anything. As far as, like I said, the headbutts are going to be an issue in that fight, but I think Bud has the footwork and the punching power to beat him. But I just don't want any foolishness, because Bob has done it before, and the judges have done it before in Australia. You've seen it. That's what I'm telling y'all. That's all I'm saying, man. I don't think in 2018, if they're going to try and unify the division, like I said, I believe that Jeff Horn is not going to be champion long. I think the competition is too stiff out there. I'm not saying he's not a good fighter. He's a good fighter. I just feel that the guys in that division are on a higher level of boxing. But I could see somebody getting injured fighting Horn, because he really goes in with his head, and somebody gets cut and he's kind of sloppy and he gets tired and his timing's off and his punches are wild, and especially if you're a southpaw. Look at the fight with Manny Pacquiao and see how he was heading in a little bit with his head. That's what I'm saying. I mean, he's a good-spirited fighter. He has good footwork, and he has good counters. And one of the things about Jeff Horn that's real dangerous for any fighter is the fact that he punches with you. He doesn't punch and wait until you punch, miss, and then punch. Horn punches with you. So if you don't like to engage, he's going to be somebody hard to fight. That's what I'm saying. I think Bud, if the fight does get made, and if I hopefully it's in Vegas, the fight will probably be, if it's on regular TV on ESPN, I thank Bob Arum for that. But if them two fight, I see Terrence fighting that fight in an orthodox stance. He'll be in southpaw for a little bit until he sees Horn go in with that head. Then he'll start using his jab, going back to his orthodox style, and it's going to be a clinic that way. I just think Bud's going to be avoiding that head part of the night. If Bud keeps distance in the fight and tries not to fight close up until later on in the fight, he'll get Jeff Horn out of there. That's what I'm saying. I just think it's a dangerous fight, man. And if the fight gets stopped on a headbutt early or a cut or something. That's what I'm saying, y'all. I just see Bob Arum, he benefits more from a rematch to where he doesn't have to engage and pay more money out to fighting somebody outside of Top Rank. That's what I'm saying, y'all. No, Bud's the man. Like I said, Bud is the man. But Bud would definitely fight him in an orthodox stance, the way he moves his head. And I just see Jeff Horn having a hard time keeping up with Bud moving around the ring. Because in the first part of the fight, Bud would have to have that type of fight to kind of wear his legs down. And then as the fight goes on and Bud goes to the body, he's going to cut off the ring and he's going to get him. If he can get through the fight, most of the fight without being cut, he has to watch Horn's head. Don't get me wrong, but I just wanted to throw that out there. Bud is, pound for pound man. I almost wish, I think there are better fights for him. I think he could fight, Broner. I think he can fight Garcia too. But I understand Bud. He wants to challenge himself. And he wants to get that WBO strap, which is the top rank strap, as some of y'all have said. If you look at the history of the WBO belt in the welterweight division over the past 10 years, look how many times it's changed hands with top rank fighters. Go ahead, I'll wait. But that's all I got to say, man. Y'all be cool, man, because I'm going to be cool, man. I'll holler at y'all.